Welcome out to Eagle Trace in Morehead, Kentucky. The annual Morehead State Athletics golf outing is now wrapped up, and we're joined by head women's golf coach Stephanie Barker. I'm Matt Segal from Athletic Media Relations. And Stephanie, I know this is an exciting event. You've been through the drill many times, kind of an opportunity to see some old friends and possibly meet a few new ones.
Oh yeah, they do a wonderful job running the event. Well, all of you, the Morehead staff, and it's just so much fun to reconnect with people that are interested in our program and supporters from the community. And quite a few people come from a wide variety of places to play in this, and we really just have a great time.
Talk about, from a financial standpoint, how crucial it is with a program like Morehead State, not just for women's golf, but all of our teams, to have the means and the ability to go on trips and to have uniforms and have clubs and golf balls and just things that are taken for granted. Unfortunately, we live in a world where everything costs money, and obviously you want to build those relationships on the front end, but it's real helpful to be able to raise funds as well for our teams.
Oh yeah, I mean the majority of schools wherever you are really searching for people that are going to help us be able to do, what we want to do, to compete at a certain level and to travel to certain places and provide a competitive schedule and venue that, we're using sport to create our next leaders of our society, and it's crucial that we have the support of people from our community and all over the state and the region, frankly.
We're coming up on the annual Rex Chaney Golf Academy, and I know you've been an instructor for many years at that event. And just talk about the importance of giving back to whether it's an elementary school student, a middle school student, or a high school student, and aspiring golfers, kind of teaching them the knowledge that you have.
Right. Well, this area we don't have a ton of instructors, and we don't have a ton of golf courses. So this is what we have, and so it's a great opportunity for the youth in this area, and anyone that's interested in possibly playing at Morehead State to come and learn a lot about a game that I just absolutely love. And so for me, it's fun. I learned a lot about the sport, and it's helped me become the person that I am. And so if I can give something back through a camp or lessons to kids, I know Rex and the rest of the instructors feel the same way. It's wonderful.
As we mentioned, Dr. Rex Chaney, a big announcement came out here towards the end of May that he's going to retire. Hopefully he'll still be connected in kind of an unofficial role to Morehead State University in the athletic program. But I know you've been working with Rex ever since you began as the head women's coach here. Just kind of speak to the relationship you two have had professionally and kind of what he's meant and how he's helped you and the women's team over the years, since you kind of operate separately, but you share the same facility and you both have that love for the game of golf.
All right. Well, Rex is the one that over the years I've always gone to when I was like, oh, Lord, what do I do in this situation? And so to have someone with his knowledge and his experience, a doctorate in psychology, which can be wonderful for sports, it's just great to have someone like that on your staff. And then he really cares about the kids. He cares about the university. And so it's just great to be able to talk to someone like Rex. The good thing, I'm very sad to hear that he's going to retire. I'm happy for Rex because he's going to get to play a lot of golf. I'm going to be jealous of Rex. He's going to be down in Florida when I'm freezing, but I know he's also going to be around, and he's a phone call away, and hopefully I'll get to play some more golf with Rex. So.
Give us your thoughts as you look back on the spring season here in 2014. I think probably filled with more ups than downs. I know that you're constantly pushing the envelope and trying to get the team to a consistent OVC championship level. That's obviously the goal, but just kind of reflect on this past season, if you would, for us.
Right. We were fairly close to our goal. We wanted to be top 100. I think we ended up being like 108 or 109 in the most recent golf stat rankings. So we were close in that regards. Very competitive at a lot of our events, and the top 5 finishes are great. We had a lot of strong individual finishes. Just analyzing the year, kind of felt like we just didn't have everyone had a good event, or everyone had some good rounds, but we didn't quite get to the point where we all played great at the same time. So I think there's a lot of positives we can build on, because there were so many good rounds and so many good shots, but just trying to the timing. We just need the timing to work out, and if it can work out at the OVC championships, then that's wonderful, because we are capable of being one of the top teams or the top team that week. Just we weren't that week this year, so.
He lost two seniors, Sophia Pettersson from Sweden and Amalie Schottmonk from Denmark. I think both were four-year players and probably contributed as much off the course as they did on the course, with just being good leaders, being role models for the younger players in the program. We were speaking off camera. Sophia was the commencement speaker, the student representative this year at spring commencement for Morehead State. Just a lot to be proud of, and I know you wish both of them well moving forward.
I do, yeah. It's always heartbreaking to see our seniors graduate, but then you're so proud of them as well and everything that they've accomplished. And if I take Sophia as an example, I mean, she wrote me a wonderful thank you note, and then I know, she mentioned you and myself as well in her commencement speech, and those are the things that, in our line of business that just make your day and make your year regardless of what's going on. So very proud of her being able to get up there and be selected to give the commencement speech, and she did a great job. And yeah, she's in an internship right now for the AJGA, and then Amalie is going into business school in Denmark. So two very successful young ladies off the golf course, and on the golf course, I would have preferred to see them develop even more as players, but sometimes you keep bringing in, they said it, gosh, the young ones are just getting so good, and you either put in the time and the extra energy and the extra drive and attempt to be better, or you end up being a great support system, and they definitely were a great support system for our team.
As we wrap up today's interview, kind of give us your overall thoughts as you head into the 14-15 school year. You mentioned that younger group, a very good nucleus coming back. We've announced a couple signees on MSUeagles.com that I know you're proud of. You continue to kind of have a nice mixture of international student athletes and then some quality players from the U.S. So just kind of give us your thoughts as we move into the next school year.
We're excited about our incoming players and our returning players. Everyone's developed as a person and a player, and that's exciting. I feel like they're hitting their stride. They know what they want to work on. This summer, a lot of our fall is going to come down to what transpires this summer. Anna Magnuson is already playing really good. Just got an email from Ebba Gustafsson, and she just came in second in an event, played very well, low mid-70s. And then Sarah, she's from California, Debnikoff. She'll be a great addition, and Jeanette Peterson it's funny to have another Peterson, it's just spelled differently, and she's from the Copenhagen area, and she's a wonderful player as well. So I think we're going to have another strong group, and with all of our returning players, they're just very solid. So we should give it a good run again this year.
That's the head women's golf coach here at Morehead State, Stephanie Barker. I'm Matt Segal from Athletic Media Relations, and we'll have more from the MSU Athletics golf outing, so please stay tuned to MSUeagles.com.